already gone through tables, fields, layouts, relationships, and some join relationships with relating data between one another. Now that we've gone through some of the most complex aspects of database creation, we are going to start diving deep into how to create a list view and some reports within this episode. So we're going to go to our layouts here, and we're just going to create a list view. And then what I would like to do in this list view is we're going to create a new one. And let's see, what kind of list do we want to do? Let's say we want to do a list based off of lay students. The cool thing with lists is that it will allow us to sort which classes each student is taking in a different format. So I'm going to create this as a list students, computer, list view, lay students. That should be fine for now. So then on this layout, so the cool thing with list views is that we're going to list students based off of classes. So we should actually probably relate this based off of the join students and classes. So let's do it this way. So that we have the class ID of K, we have the student's ID of K, and we have class ID of K. So here we'll be able to show different data between those two tables. So we can jump to the students table here, and what we have is we can do first name here. So let's just call this a student. And we can already just jump in and see what we're getting. And we're getting our students multiple different times because we have the same class multiple times for different students. That's probably not what we want. So let's actually, instead of listing students here, let's list the classes. Okay, so we're listing all of the different types of classes that we have here, but now what we can do is we can go to Format or Insert. Let's do on the Layout Support Setup part, we're going to add a Create Sub-Summary when sorted by lay students, first name, or the full name, and we want to print this above. And then the cool thing with FileMaker is we don't have to really add a field, but we can do insert field, and then we're going to do the full name here. Let's do a title text 1 or 2 for the black. Drag that over, bring this over, and as soon as I exit out of this, it's not going to show you it doing anything yet because we haven't even sorted yet. So to automatically do that, so that once we exit, we can actually have our own button, sort by student. We're going to do a perform script, but before we can do that, we have to create the script. And we've already created a new layout, so we're going to add a new folder called list students. Since this is students, I want to bring it under students of the other one and actually put it inside this. This is kind of annoying. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. There you go. We're going to add a sort by student. And then you're going to do sort records with dialog off, sort records based off of the student's first name. Click OK, and then click Save. double click into this, perform script, and we're going to do list, sort by student, change the cursor when hovered, and let's view this. So if I click this button, now you can see Cameron Musiel is taking these classes, Chuck Musiel is taking these classes, John Johnson is taking these ones, Serena Musiel these ones, and so on. You can see how user-friendly FileMaker is for creating basic list views for specific data in your database and sorting it in a specific way. Now let's say we can dive deep into creating a report for this list view. So what we can do is we're going to go to Layout, Manage Layouts. We're going to jump into the reports here. We're going to add a new. So basically, list view is the same thing as reports view. We just need to condense it down for printable, for doing PDFs and sending off and emailing and whatnot. So we're going to do a new report, classes by student. This is you can do printer report or you can do printed report, pretty much the same thing. I never do any of these, so we don't have any subtotals or grand totals. We want to be able to see the class's name, report field, report categories. So I usually finish this off within this layout here. So we'll do classes by student report. For the fun of it. So we're going to see classes. Double click this to create a label real quick. And then all we got to do is go to Layouts, Part Setup, Create, Subsummary Report, and then we want to do a lay student's first name, print above, insert, merge field, lay student's first name, last name, bring that over here. Let's do text 2, text 3. There we go. I like the header text more. I like mine stuff coming trailing down like check boxes or little check marks. And then basically what we got to do is create a script for this. So if I exit this, you're going to see it in the same way we saw our list view, which is great. What we're going to do, I don't like that little, there's quite a bit of space between those two. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Layout, List View, List Students, and we can add a button on this layout for printing that report. Or we can just do like Save Report. So we'll do Save PDF to save the trees. We don't need to print, right? I like that green, saving the trees. And then in our list students, we're going to add Save PDF. Basically what we need to do is kind of want to freeze the window. We want to go to Layout, Report. We want to enter preview mode, and then we want to save as PDF. And do we want the dialog on or off? Let's just say yes, we want it on. And then after that, we're just going to go to Layout, Original Layout. And we can test that out and see how that works. Not a single script, but a perform script. Sort, nope. By save PDF, change the cursor, exit layout, and then save PDF. Window pops up. I want to label this in my, let's do my desktop, Skillshare, FileMaker, School Database. Let's do a new folder in that called Reports. I'm going to label this Classes by Students. I want to automatically open this file after I'm done saving it. And there we go. We have our list report, and it's creating multiple pages because it comes off of more than one page, which is perfect. It's exactly doing what it's supposed to. Created paper, created a PDF, and it did take me back to my list students, but it didn't put me back in browse mode. So one thing we've got to do here, go back to our script, and all you got to add is enter browse mode. Command S to save. And there you go. We have a nice database for creating our relationships or tables or fields and creating reports and new list views. So FileMaker is very user-friendly and user dynamic for creating all of these things. In the next video, we're just going to dive deep into how to basically navigate this so that you can go back to the students and classes and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching, guys.